Hello and welcome back to our Persona 5 Royal, where last time, man, you know, we ended with really shit news. So, turns out, Kawakami lied to us. We thought that the reason why she needed more money from the maid sessions because she needed to help someone out who's in a bit of a tricky spot at the hospital. But no, she lied to us. That actually wasn't the reason why she needed it. She just needed it because her boss doesn't give her as much work as she needs to. Or as much work as she wants to, which is an empathetic reason. And had she been upfront about that out of the gate, and she'd been like, "Hey, my boss doesn't give me as much work as I deserve because of something that's completely out of my control. I would like more work." I've been like, you know, that's an empathetic reason. I understand you. I empathize with you. Here, I'll help you out. But no, instead she decided to lie to us, and now I'm just like, why? I would have helped you out if you had been honest with. Like, the thing is, had she been honest out of the get-go, I still would have helped her out. But now she's lied to me. I'm just like, why did you? Well, anyway, that's in the past now, so forget about that. Moving on. Today, our objective is going to be, we're on a hunt. We're on a mission to investigate a drug smuggling operation happening with apparently Mafia members, and the key to our investigation is somewhere on Central Street. So, we're gonna head down here and, would you look who it is? Are you guys gonna be here with your friends today? I hope something comes of it. I'll be counting on you. Is she following us? Yeah. No, Morgana. She's been with us every step of the way. She's tracked us in town, out of town, and everywhere in between. But nah, she's not following us. That can't possibly be the case. Definitely not. Hey there, what's going on with you two? Once again, nothing to report. There are many people falling victim, yet no perpetrators. They appear and disappear as they please. Not only that, but they blend in with normal teenagers. Stop complaining. If we don't try to get information, people say the police are useless. The media are already on our case, and the higher-ups aren't doing a thing. This is bad for morale. Alright, yeah, so I don't quite know what we're looking at. I'm just gonna follow all the... Hello? Oh.
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names? We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek?
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back to him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you for cheap. What do you say?
What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? These are unforgettable deals.
I'm not interested. This is a recipe for disaster.
That's disappointing. Come back if you change your mind.
Come on, the shop's right around here. How about you come take a look?
Seems like some kind of sale. You probably shouldn't bother.
Yeah, some kind of sale. How about that? Hello? Is there some kind of obsession you have with this particular trash can? What's wrong, Kate? Don't see guys like me very often? This is not, I want a part-time job. Is that supposed to be some kind of password? I have no idea what you're talking about. I've been here long enough talking to someone else. Introduce me. That ain't so easy. I only know one guy around here. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way, but I don't think he's there today. He might be at the station. Go there if you want to see him. Maybe this other person would know something. Apparently he's never near the train station, so let's go take a look over there. Alright, so I guess that's where we have to, yeah, find the homeless man. Okay, well that shouldn't be that hard, but, don't like what's happening here. The vague wording, very vague terminology here. I don't like this at all, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. For now, I guess we'll just head to the train station to see if we can find the homeless man. Oh, ring-a-ding-ding. Miss President's here. I walked past her at the station. Is she keeping an eye on us? Maybe, I guess she's curious, but wait, she's all over the place. She really gets around. Let's just ignore her. She's not getting in our way. More importantly, how are things going on your guys' end? Nothing so far. I'm going to try sticking out the underground walkway. Then I'll check around the Inogami line. I guess I'll get there from the underground. I'll gather some more intel in the underground shopping mall as well. Continue on your end, happily. Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. I think they proved that a long time ago, but, you know, besides what? Is there like 1,000 of her? She just have a clone machine home? She just clones herself and she just puts everyone all over the place at once? She's here, she's there, she's everywhere. She's following Ryuji and me. She's just all over the goddamn place. You are a stalker. You seem to be working hard. You find any clues? I'm looking for someone. You're trying to find a homeless person? That's not... You only know that because you're stalking me. You didn't... Good idea. They would know a lot about what's going on in this town. I haven't seen any here, but I would bet there are some in the underground area. I don't like the idea of it, so we should go check it out. Alrighty then. Well, let's head down. Head down. Oh, this is where An said she's taking out, right? So I doubt. I imagine she would already found something. Since she said this is where she was. Hello. I guess we found the homeless man, but I thought, didn't An say, let me read that again. Didn't An say that she was, checking out the underground? Yeah, so she said she was checking out, okay, so I guess we beat her to the punch then. We beat her to the punch and we found the homeless man before. I'm assuming this is even the one we're looking for. What's with that scary look on your face? You have something to say? Just say it to me. I want a part-time job. A part-time job? Not talking about some ordinary job, huh? Take my advice. Don't do it. They'll squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. Some of my friends have fallen victim to their schemes. The Mafia is evil, I tell you. Okay. So we weren't looking for we were just looking for a guy who knew what was going on, not the actual guy in question who we really need to catch. But this honestly is probably better, because one thing I was worried about is that we would find the guy who you would talk to and be like, hey, I want a part-time job, and they'd be like, oh, do you now? And then we'd be pulled into the same trap as everyone else. So this is probably better. This guy can give us information so we can kind of circumvent the normal interview process and kind of get a jump on him behind the scenes. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area around now. Just so you know how to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use some weird phrases, code words, you know? That's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear any of that stuff. They'll try to comfort you even during the day. They're relentless when it comes to targeting teens. That's not a good thing. No matter what context you say that in, that's not a good thing. How's it going? Have you found anything? Have you? We asked around, but there's no knowing how many of those are actual leads at this point. Why don't we just go over the intel we've gathered so far? I'll start. Supposedly some guy near the access way talking about some kind of strong drugs. I'm not counting anything, but I'll go check it out. As for me, I heard about someone that's listing a high-paying job in the station plaza. Apparently they're mostly targeting girls. I'll go see what it's about. On my end, I heard there are people saying strange things in the back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetables and something about snow tomorrow. I'll go observe just in case. The arcade is on Central Street, correct? Alright, we should do what we can to help them out. I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious sounding place. Wow, so we really have a lot of... Jesus Christ, we have a lot of ground to cover. But the guy did say... So the guy said that if we just wander around... So when he said this area, does he just mean, like, the underground walkway in general? Like, I can just walk around here, and eventually someone will come find me? I don't quite know if that's what he meant, because I don't particularly feel like doing an Undertale and just running around in circles trying to find something. I clarify. I don't feel like doing an Undertale genocide route and running around in circles until someone eventually finds me. So we're not going to do that. If I have to, eventually I will. But for now, I'm assuming that only one of these places will actually have the thing we're looking for, and then the others are just red herrings. So we'll check each one, and eventually we'll find something. I gotta say though, the people that were hanging out around here earlier, I don't trust them at all. They seem like they were up to something really suspicious, so I don't trust that at all. So if I were to guess to say if any of these places have what we're looking for, it's probably gonna be this spot. Okay, so they said it was behind the arcade, right? Well, I guess I could just read the thing again. Scroll down to the bottom. Said... Okay, saying strange things in the back alley near the arcade. Okay, back alley near the arcade. The arcade is... Oh, that's right. This is the arcade. Yeah, this is the arcade. So the closest alley to this would be, that's not an alleyway. This is an alleyway, though. Oh, did we find the story?
Hello?
I swear to God, if it's... Oh my God.
Have you made any progress?
She's here, she's there, she's everywhere! She just teleports all over the place. She's just literally everywhere all the goddamn time. Have you made any progress towards finding the boss? Shibuya's a big place. And yet you still can teleport all over the place to find me everywhere I go. You aren't wrong about that. Hey, you two got some time? Oh, do you now? Oh, do you now? How interesting.
It's real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job.
Could you look any more suspicious? I get that he's called Suspiciously Sleazy Guy, but could your character design be any stereotypically evil?
It seems we didn't have to look very hard in the end.
Yeah, all you had to do was follow me around all day, and all I had to do was just listen to what my friends told me to do, so I guess we equally are useless in terms of we didn't actually do anything to find them. We're the ones who actually went out of our way to go look at the places, but the intel came from our friends. They did all the hard work.
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowances?
By delivery, do you mean that of suspicious materials?
Huh, you're a funny girl.
So, you won't answer me. Then I was right.
Huh? What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
violence is not the answer. Why are all my answers so shit? He's not gonna. So I thought that the whole plan here was to try to to do as much investigation as possible to get as far in as we can without actually crossing any lines, so that we can gain intel on what's going on here and who we need to actually go target in the metaverse. I was not under the impression that our plan here was to actually, out of the gate, be like, we know you're evil, we don't have any evidence for it, but we know, because that would instantly put them on high alert and make our job even harder. Apparently that was Makoto's plan all along, which, not your brightest idea there, Makoto, but now that we're stuck in a situation, I gotta try to recover it as fast as we can, because doing this is just gonna set him more, and then he's gonna be like, so you are not on our side, you aren't to be trusted, we're not gonna tell you any information, and we're probably gonna make things even harder for you. So we need to try to salvage this as much as we can and be like, hey, both of you, let's not get violent here, let's just calm down and talk about what we're doing.
Oh,
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids? Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
if you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
You really gonna say that knowing who he is? No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
I'm pretty sure he's part of the Mafia we're looking for.
You don't say.
I think we should get some proof before we do that.
What? Yes, you're correct. We should get some proof before we start doing anything crazy like that. And yet you still opened our conversation with, oh, we know you're the bad guy, we know you're doing evil things, and now he's not going to trust us ever again, and now that makes our job even harder. Makoto! God damn it.
I tried to trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down.
Wait! Okay, alright, let's review. Let's review that conversation and let's see what traps you laid, shall we? Okay, let's see. Didn't look very hard in the end. That was talking to me. Do me that suspicious materials. Okay, so that's not a trap. That's just, so no one who would, so, okay, if you were in the situation and you were actually interested in doing the job for him, you would not say suspicious materials, because that implies you know that you believe that they're suspicious, meaning that you don't actually think that what you're doing is, like, cool, so you're like, oh, so you're doing something shady. It's like, if she had said you're doing some shady business, are you? Then they'd be like, oh, so you know that what we're doing isn't good, so you're like not on our side then. So that's not a trap, that's just like exposing yourself out of the gate. It went into me, then I was right. That's not, I guess this is as close as you can get to it being a trap, but the thing is we already knew this. Like, as soon as he offered the delivery job with the same terminology that we knew that he was going to use from the beginning. We knew that he was our guy, so this didn't really get us anywhere. Next thing you said was... Oh, was that the last... That was really the last thing you said? That was... What trap did you lay? What do you mean? She's like, he dodged all the traps that was laying down. You laid one trap and it was shit. What do you do? I assume that you wanted him to say... You wanted him to say, like, no, don't go see... Insert boss name here. But... there was no way that was ever going to work. I don't know. You just... Makoto, you don't get to tell me, let's not go after him because we need more proof, and then be that openly aggressive and interrogative toward him. Like, we could have actually probably gotten some information out of him if we pretended like we were actually interested in what he was selling, but because we opened the conversation with, oh, you're in the business of trading some, or smuggling some shady, suspicious materials, Well, that seems a little mischievous, wouldn't you say? Because you did that, now we're not going to get anything out of him, so... Slow clap for Makoto, everybody.
By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
I was kind of talking to both of you, so when I said violence isn't the answer, I was talking to both of you, because I did not want this to escalate into something that we couldn't control. I was trying to rescue the situation from what you put us in.
I'm going to go now.
That's probably for the best. Bye-bye. Please stop stalking us.
Seems tricky. And it looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan. Though we still didn't end up with any new information.
We might have.
Stop here for today.
Okay, probably for the best. How about I want to meet up? Let's not. That would be best. We need to ask tons of people because there's a chance we're getting followed. Just to be safe, we should refrain from doing anything to make ourselves stand out. The sun will be setting soon, so let us disband for today and report on our findings tomorrow. Why don't we meet at karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private and it'll be cheap after school. That must be what they call hustle hour. Dude, it's muscle hour. Wait, is that wrong too? Hello? Happy hour. Muscle hour just sounds sweaty. Anyway, see you guys at karaoke tomorrow. Well, that was a complete failure of a day. We didn't get any... What a useless day.
It's an unknown number.
I wonder who it is.
Hello, this is Nijima.
Oh, for...
Makoto Nijima.
God damn it.
Thanks for earlier.
Now you're stalking my phone.
I dug it up.
That's not... Why are you... You are so goddamn creepy.
I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
Oh my god, Makoto.
Talking to a woman? I heard her voice. Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. Said she's the class president.
Jesus Christ.
Said she's got something that belongs to you.
My privacy? I'd like that back, please.
I gave her your number.
You... Ah, you... So it's your fault then. Great. Thanks, Sejiro. So if some dude with a gun walked in here and was like, "Where's Joker?" You'd be like, "Hey, he seems to know you, so I just gave him your number. It's not my fault." It's like, thanks, you absolute numbskull.
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough.
That's called being a stalker.
Then again, she called you just to apologize.
Sorry I was a stalker. That doesn't... Yeah.
Weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
Morgana, what are you doing? What was this day? This day was... Okay. Also, actually, I almost forgot. You have a lottery ticket. Yes, let me check the results. Your result in this drawing is... Congratulations. You won 100 yen. Wow. That was worthless.
Wow.
You won, but... Well, I guess it's better than nothing. Yeah, that was a... Wow, that was worthless. Alright, duly noted. So, now that we've wasted our time with that, let's go back to Central Street and actually work. Yeah, so that day was just... We didn't get any information on the investigation because Makoto screwed everything up. Then we come home to find out that she baited Sojiro into giving up my number because she's an absolute creep. You may be able to improve your first station work to play be full place. You want to work here today? Yeah, I need to do something to get my mind off of everything that happened today. Ugh. Alright, do I need to take more orders? Oh, hey buddy, it's you, good evening. Working hard as always, it seems. What a reliable lad. Well, then I suppose I'll order a medium beef bowl.
Nice work.
Alright, good work. You can leave now since the end of your shift. This is your pay today, thank you, hope you can keep it up. I've basically been neglecting all the other workplaces, but usually some of my days are dedicated to spending time with people, my nights are dedicated to everything else. That was so hard, this job is so demanding, but you still manage all of those orders by yourself. You asked me, you were pretty proficient. If it gets our stats up and it gets us money, we'll do whatever we have to.
Let's head back.
Come on, let's leave. Look, I'm hoping Makoto gets better by the end of the game, but I am not impressed with what I've seen so far. Is it just me or are there a ton of police here today? I've got a job you could do. Want to hear more? Another psychotic breakdown? Oh, you mean how they're increasing security in Shibuya? There's the scum of society, hurry up and arrest them. I like the idea that some people are actually on the side of not the Phantom Thieves when the Phantom Thieves have stood against people like Kamoshida.
So, we meet again.
Speak of the devil.
What murky weather we're having. Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new developments in the Phantom Thief incidents. If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think? To be blunt, neither do I. There's just not enough material to form any concrete thoughts. However, I'm positive they'll soon target someone who will garner even more attention. Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves activity due to what I said on the air. If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. I'll still talk to you, but I'm not gonna do that. For obvious reasons. Alright, so we skipped the chalk section, thankfully.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
God, they suck.
It's karaoke, what do you expect?
Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show her justice to satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after.
Yeah, but I suspect that she has some personal stakes in this, and if she doesn't, then I'll be surprised.
She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
But that Mafia's stealing money from kids. We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing. Anyways, I'm sure we'll show to catch you up if we pull this off, but...
That's exactly why we should do it.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
There has to be someone who has what we need.
That's right. What about that journalist?
You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about her. Didn't she give you her card?
Yeah, she randomly dropped back into the story all of a sudden.
This is for a rather major publication.
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way.
Okay, let's contact her. Oh, yes. Thank you. He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on, let's just go.
How wasteful.
The hell was that?
Anyways, I guess we just gotta wait for that journalist to email us back. Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
I got it. Don't worry about it. I'm on it. I'm just as eager to get Makoto off our case as you are, trust me. After what happened today, or yesterday rather, I'm just as eager as you. You've been coming home late, hope you're not sticking your nose into people's business. Ah, ha 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 ha. Sojiro, after what you just did, I don't think you have the right to be talking about sticking your nose into other people's business. Sojiro, you can get off your little soapbox there, buddy. Jesus, sharp as ever. Well, like we're the ones being dragged into things. Oh, we got a message? Who's the message from? Oh, is it now? Oh, is it now? It's Becky! Oh, wonderful! What else have you lied to me about? Because the thing is, Becky, last time we had a little chit-chat, and it turns out you're motivated, because here's the thing, like I said from the beginning, it's not that the reasoning for her needing more money has gotten less good, because as I said from the beginning, if she told me from the outset that, hey, I'm in a rough spot right now because my boss isn't giving me the work that I deserve for reasons that I cannot control, then I'd be like, okay, I empathize with you, I get that, we can scratch each other's backs here, I scratch your back, you scratch mine kind of thing. I get that, I want to help, let's do this. However, the fact that you lied to me is like, okay, what else are you lying to me about? Because now, you lied to me once, so I have no reason to trust that you're even telling me the truth this time. So, unfortunately, I'm in the undesirable position of having to achieve a true ending in this game, or at least try to do that. I don't even know if I'm able to do that, but I'm going to try my damnedest. So, I have to do this, because even though you're not essential to being able to reach that bonus content from what I've been told, I have been told that you offer extremely good benefits, and that I should keep spending time with you in spite of all that you've done, so... I've told you this already, but I've been deceiving you. Sorry again. So stop spending your money on me. Got it? Well, here's the thing. You say that, but... Like, I agree with you. I shouldn't be spending my money on you. You lied to me. You've been deceiving me, and I have no reason to trust you ever again, or pay you money ever again. But people tell me that her things are really good, and I really need to get them, so I'll listen to you guys, and I'll suffer through it. for the sake of getting good things, I guess.
Jeez.
Are you serious? I told you that the story about my safe little sister was a lie. You know you're being used for money, and you still request me? I don't want to. If I had it my way, I would have never seen you again for the rest of my life. But I guess it's fun. Are you an extreme masochist or something? Sometimes I question. I did play through every single Danganronpa game, so sometimes I spent 24-hour periods of time editing a series explaining why Danganronpa 3 is shit, and I spent a full month accumulating in hundreds upon hundreds of hours. Well, I guess no, total of over 2 months actually making a series talking about my most hated form of media ever, the finale of which goes live this Friday. So sometimes I question. You really are one strange kid. I'm a mediocre teacher and a mediocre maid, and yet you listen to everything I have to say. You're the complete opposite of me. I don't even properly attend to my students' needs. At least you're honest about that much.
So...
Money's actually an apology. There was a student named Takase at the school that I taught at before Shujin. Takase-kun was considered a problem child since he had the lowest grades and skipped school a lot. So I was put in charge of guiding him, or rather pushing him to transfer to another school. But when I got to know him, I realized that he wasn't a problem child after all. In fact, he was working several part-time jobs just so he could cover his living expenses. His relatives took him in when his parents died, so he had to make some money to support himself. He couldn't attend school every day, but he was motivated to study. That's why I decided to tutor him. After I started working with him, his grades started to improve, but slowly but surely. But I was told that it was wrong to only help certain students and not others. Then a strange rumor about him being a juvenile delinquent began to circulate, and on top of that I got called into the principal's office. He threatened me, saying that I'd be dismissed if I continued to tutor Takase-kun. Because, how terrible, because the principal's an asshole. Yeah, but you could say the same about me. You're right, I can call you a liar, and I can call you deceptive, and what you did is not something anyone else should do. But at least you didn't hang a kid out to dry when he needed your help. So, you know, there's that at least. I got scared of losing my job and having rumors spread about me, so I canceled our upcoming tutoring sessions. Never mind. I take back what I just said. You caved to his demands, which I guess. So Takase-kun was on his way to one of his part-time jobs when I told him. Out of all days, it was New Year's Eve, and it had been pouring rain all day. And he died in a car crash. Oh. He sounded so depressed when I told him I couldn't tutor him anymore, but then he said that it was no big deal because he had to work anyway, so I wouldn't feel bad. If only I kept my promise to him. So that, like, it's... I can understand why she would feel responsible for this, because if you want to look at the cause and effect behind what happened here, had she not did that, then she wouldn't have... You know. However, her being the cause of it doesn't mean it's her fault. It's because it's not like she told him, hey, get in this car and drive down this road for no reason in particular. She had no control over what was going to happen. So it was just bad luck. Because saying it's no one's fault just sounds like you're trying to downplay it, but saying it's bad luck is just matter of fact, like, no, this is just unfortunate what happened. He's exhausted from the tutoring sessions and working at all of his part-time jobs. His guardians blamed me for the accident, saying it was all my fault and that he was so tired. They said that they were going to sue me and take the issue to the media and Board of Education. I wouldn't have been accused of a crime, but if word had gotten out, the school would have been done for. I wanted to continue teaching no matter what, so I ended up paying them the apology money so they wouldn't sue me or say anything. Guardians, huh? Yeah, sounds... I was gonna say sounds... My gut there was to say sounds like they wanted to take advantage of a situation for their own personal gain. Because to be honest here, like, I get being upset. I can understand wanting to blame, like, looking for a reason why your child would have died, and like looking for something to kind of project your anger outward onto. However, it doesn't take a lot of rocket science to realize, oh, he was in a car crash. That's no one's fault. There's a reason they call them a car accident, because it's an accident. No one intentionally drove a car into him to T-bone him or anything, from what I know anyway. So it was just like, it kind of reads as you trying to take advantage of a situation. Because that's the thing, it's not like, it's not, she said guardians, not parents, so, because obviously his parents weren't around, so, don't really have the intrinsic familiar connection to want to want to seek vengeance for him. So it might literally be a situation of, oh, the kid we were looking after died. Well, in that case, let's put on a show and pretend to be upset so we can get some lawyer money out of this. Which that's kind of cruel to say, and I get that. And I can't really say that definitively without knowing who they were. But at a glance, given the situation, it's not entirely unlikely to assume, from what I can tell. I know paying them isn't going to bring him back, but it's the only way that I can atone for my sins. It seems like his guardians are satisfied with our arrangement, so... See, nothing good ever comes from getting involved with me. I have to keep my distance to avoid hurting others so I don't meddle in my students' lives. I've been coming here because of a random twist of fate, but we should say goodbye as well. What about our deal? You're really not the type to back down, are you? I guess we're in this together now. I've told you the whole story, right?
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do about the other teachers so you can get free periods with them too. Look forward to continuing our relationship. Okay then. Yeah, I don't believe the motivation of his guardians to be genuine. That sounds a little like profiting from a bad situation kind of thing.
All right.
I don't know about that. Yeah, see, now I don't even know that I want... Like, now my motivation for not wanting to spend time with her isn't even so much that I don't want to help her. It's that I don't think that who she's helping is deserve... It's like... I don't think the people that she's helping deserve the money. It's just... If it had been a thing where it's like the kid himself had been hospitalized over it and she feels bad for it and she wants to pay him back to help him out, then I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. It's still not your fault, but I can understand wanting to help him get back on his feet. This is a case of the guardians wanting to... Because if she said parents would be one thing, because then I'd be like, okay, I can see that. But guardians, there's more wiggle room to be like, are you sure their motivations are genuine there? Because I don't know about that. That seems a little... Alrighty, time to clean. I'm going to put more energy into it than usual today. Oh my, the room is so dusty. Even though I wipe the place squeaky clean every visit, it's all for you. I will work hard to earn my keep. Yeah, I don't trust these guardians she mentioned. It's so dusty. If my cough is already this bad, maybe we'd be better off tearing this place down than trying to clean it. Well, the chickness of the room is truly its charms. Let's keep it as is. Alright, I have to go.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty then. These special abilities that she gives me better be damn well worth it, let me tell you. Thank you for using our service today. That is so soul-draining, I'm just going to talk normally. No point making sales calls this late anyways. I've already wanted to ask, but do you live in that cafe right now? There's always this nice curry smell around the place, so you get to eat that place's curry every day. Do you want some? I'm assuming is why you ask in the way that you did. Then I can serve it to you. Imagine it was cooked by your own maid with lots of love. Okay, that was a joke, but God, I could really go for some homemade curry right now. Can't seem to shake this cough. I've been so busy lately, but I'll always be ready and waiting for Master to request me. Don't stay up too late. Night. Well, that was a lot of information. I don't... Oh, great. Back to the dynamic duo of dumbasses again. I don't believe... Like, I believe that she feels bad, and I believe that it makes sense for her to feel bad. She's not at fault, but I can understand why she would feel bad for the situation that has unfolded in the way that it did. Even though she isn't actually at fault, I completely understand her having guilt over what happened. But, admittedly, I can't make a definitive character judgment on the Guardians because I don't know who they are, and I can't speak to their personality. But based purely on what she's told me, this kind of screams of, because this sounds like, because it's like, he got in a car accident. Because you'd think that if they were looking for some of the blame, that they would have tried to go after the person who actually got into the car accident with them, and not the person who was trying with all her might to help him. Literally the only person in the school who was willing to go out of their way to help him with his studies. This just that situation to me doesn't sound like you're actually trying to look for the person to. Like doesn't look like you're trying to get vengeance because of the person who wronged him. You're looking to get vengeance because you know that she'd be easier to siphon money out of her than it would be to siphon money out of whoever the guy in the car accident was. So you're just looking for a way to easily profit off of it. It's the read I'm getting from the situation anyway. So anyway, say you received a call from your school today. Turns out you're a bit of a creepy stalker, aren't you? They were asking if you made any lifestyle change recently, like stalking, for instance. Huh? I gave them a suitable enough answer, but is there some kind of issue at school? No, it's nothing. I'm sorry to worry you. This conversation will not end here.
Hey.
You're coming home late these days. I doubt you would do such a thing, but try to avoid wandering around Shibuya late at night. I've heard stories of girls your age throwing their lives away out there. Getting wrapped up in shady deals, blackmail into sex work. I've heard rumors about that as well. People have been mentioning it at school. These aren't mere rumors. I know of a few such cases. Well, it should be nothing for you to worry about. Just concentrate on your studies for now. They're unforgivable. Alright. That was a conversation. Yo, did that reporter get in touch with you yet? We only just emailed her the other day. Why are you so hasty? I don't know, I've been looking for info, but I can't find a damn thing. We only got 2 weeks left, man. We're in a hurry. To be more precise, it's 10 days. We ain't gonna have much time even if we start right after she responds. Looks like this battle will have to be a quick one then. We must also consider what we do in case she fails to respond entirely. Hey, don't jinx this. I'm merely discussing all the possible outcomes. Ain't you nervous about this? Nervousness will not help us solve anything at this point. Were that the solution to our problem, I'd be much quicker to turn to panic. He's like some kind of philosopher. He's just an idiot. What's the difference? Anyway, okay. Oh my god.
Senpai, aren't you going to help me? You said you would keep it a secret, but rumors have started getting out.
So someone pointed out in a comment that his voice actor sounds like Makoto / Nagito, and I can't unhear that now. I didn't notice it at first, but now that someone's pointed it out, I can't unhear that, and it's actually pain.
Wait, you didn't leak that information, did you?
Calm down. They're still targeting you?
Even that delinquent found out. He might try and threaten me too. Why is this happening to me? I can't afford to keep paying.
I found some clues regarding your incident. I just need you to wait a bit longer.
You're really gonna help? Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
That is not true. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please, please hurry.
Well then.
We'll have to wait for any word. Let's just prepare the plan in the meanwhile. How can we prepare a plan if we don't actually have the information required to form the plan? Sorry to bother you while you were expecting information from the journalist. Do you remember that thread about a group of burglars in Shibuya? It seems the one who posted it about his brother is a student at my school. And so after some prodding, I was able to pry out a few more details from him. Oh right, I was actually wondering about that. It didn't sound like they had anything to do with the Mafia we've been chasing. Indeed, now I was able to ascertain his brother's name. It's Kazuya Makigami. It's freaking crazy that someone involved in that shit goes to your school. Nice going, Yusuke. And you even found the name of the guy we're looking for? That was super awesome. All we gotta do now is punish him with mementos. The burglar guy isn't gonna be near as scary as the Mafia. He's just a plain dude, right? We'll show him what being a fan of these is really all about. As soon as we are unanimous then. We can further discuss the details of the hideout. I don't need to... I'll pass, thanks. I'm not really... Like I said previously, I'm not really jazzed up about doing all this stuff. Especially since... Oh, we have messages? Who are they from? Speak of the devil. I was just going to say that today is our chance. Today is our chance to spend time with Takemi. We have not been able to do this for so goddamn long, and I've been waiting for a chance to do it ever since, and lo and behold, ask and thou shalt receive. Guess who's texting us? It's Takemi and Yusuke. But who cares about Yusuke? We're gonna spend time with her. Actually, no, before we do that, we're gonna go run to the library real quick, because we need to return that book that we finished. I forgot to do it, and we're gonna do it now. Now's probably our best chance to do this. Hello, I'm returning a book. And I'm probably gonna borrow a new one, because we may as well, because we have an infinite supply of books to rent. And there seems to be no penalty for us actually bringing them back, so let's go. Rent this one. We're almost out of books to rent, so we've almost made our way through the entire library supply. This one, yes? Okay, be careful with it. Zoro the Outlaw, huh? Sounds interesting. Alright. Now we're gonna go spend time with Takemi. Let's get this show on the road, friends. Hello there, how's your health? I'm all prepped and ready for your clinical trial. If you come now, you won't have to wait. Takemi's waiting for you at the clinic. You wanna go see her? Abso-positively. Okay, I'll be waiting. Finally, we have been trying to do this for so freaking long, and we're only just now getting the chance to do it. Hey, howdy, hey, Takemi. A patient asked me if I had a recommendation for a pair of reading glasses, but I'm not an optometrist. Oh, is it because I have an eye test chart on the wall? You came because you saw my messages, right? Absolutely, let's do it, finally. I've been wanting to do this for like a month at this point. I've been really busy lately with all my new patients, but what the heck? What, you called me here to do a clinical trial, so I don't know why you're put off guard by that one. Alright, let's do this. Finally, hang out with her. After so goddamn long. Oh, the old lady from earlier forgot something. I wonder if she's still outside. The who, what? Oh, I guess we're going on a quest. Thank you, dear. This is my favorite handkerchief. It's right in front of me, so... Oh, Ma, you're a shy one, aren't you? I'm not shy. Liar. My neighbor speaks highly of you. She says your medicines are better than those of the big hospitals. I can believe it. It's very reassuring to have such a distinguished doctor right here in town. I'll see you again soon. What the heck? Did something happen? It's all your fault. What? How is it? What? How do you figure that one? There's a lot of talk going around town about me started by that girl and her dad. Apparently they've been telling everyone that I can make all these amazing medicines and remedies. They're not lying, they're telling the truth. So now the number of patients I've been seeing has increased dramatically. That's good. That's good for you. You've described nothing but a virtuous aspect of me. I stepped in to give you more business, and now you're thriving because you're only describing positive attributes in ways that have affected your life so far. I don't know what some of these people are thinking, though. I've heard a lot of crazy requests. Like yesterday, a patient requested a sweet-smelling compress. And the other day, I had a request for a coal buster. A drug like that deserves a Nobel Prize. Okay, well, that's just people being people. Yeah, you can't blame me for dealing with idiots. That's the nature of working with other people. Other requests have included hair and skin tonics. I even had to do a consultation about a cat. Wakana. Sheesh, it's not like I'm some kind of genius doctor. You are a genius. From what I've seen, you absolutely demonstrate very, very high capabilities in terms of working with pharmaceutical medicine. This is all interfering with my development. I'm only interested in completing my new drug. Yes, I get that, but you can help other people in the meantime, and you're very good at helping other people in the meantime. That's my role as the plague. I'm not suited for all this. You clearly are. You clearly are suited for this. You're incredibly competent at your job. It suits you. Yes, it suits you. Really? Well, I'm not lying. I have the evidence to prove that it suits you. What are you talking about? A town doctor, huh? That sort of lifestyle profession might have been possible for me at one time, but now it's still possible. You have the clinic, you have the skills, and you have the business, and you have the namesake, and you have your reputation. You have everything you need. And yeah, about these clinical trials. With so many patients, it's taking longer to analyze the data, so I need to catch up. Bit on the stronger side, but I'm sure you'll be okay. Okay? It's great. We're making great progress. Like, honestly, Kasumi's... obviously, Kasumi's top of the list. But if we have to pick a second slot, Takemi's easily slot 2. It's a close race. No, it's not. But it's a semi-close race.
Oh.
So that girl's gonna make a full recovery. See what I mean? You know what you're doing. The treatment seems to be a good match for her, so at least I can breathe a little easier for now. So hopefully she'll be able to attend school soon. Yeah, it's almost like you have a knack for this or something like that. What are you so happy about? Are you excited for next clinical? No, I'm happy because you're doing well. Let's have some fun. Not a great thing you want to say before one of these... Okay. I feel like cooperating in that shady clinical trial has increased my guts. I would assume that it would, given how, risky her treatments are, for lack of a better word, at this current point in time.
Bye.
Thanks for your hard work. Well, that went well. And a ring-a-ding-ding. How's my little guinea pig doing after the catch-up drug? You always... Again, I say, could you sound any creepier when you say stuff like this? I know it was probably a lot to handle considering that I doubled the dosage and had the activation time. Oh, did you now? Oh, joy. We're so close, we're right at the end of all this, I can feel it. I need you to stick around a little longer. I hope you can handle it. I can do that. You can count on me. You can absolutely count on me. Well, aren't you a little go-getter? If you're that excited about it, maybe I'll just give you a dose of everything. Okay, that's not what I meant when I said you can count on me. I meant, like, handling what we're doing now. I didn't mean give me every drug you have. That's a recipe for disaster. Literally a recipe for disaster. Well, I got some catching up to do. I have to process today's data as quickly as possible. I don't know that a medical profession is something that you want to do as quickly as possible. Well, I mean, I get, like, curing someone quickly, but more important is curing someone correctly, because when you rush things like that, that's when major life-ending mistakes get made. Make sure to call if you ever feel sick, okay? Trust. At this point, there's no one I'd rather trust than you when it comes to being a doctor. No one in the world. Oh, another one? Who is it this time? No. Oh, okay. All right then. Great, sure. I was annoyed. Now I'm actually intrigued.
Crossroads Bar. This is from that journalist, right? She wants to meet you there now?
Great, let's do it. I don't know what that is, but let's go.
Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku.
There's my answer.
In Shinjuku. Where did you learn about those kinds of things? Anyway, Shinjuku is a nightlife district full of temptation. Brace yourself. You should send everyone a message and let them know what you're up to.
Shinjuku at night, eh? Sounds rather dangerous. We've done much more dangerous things. We confronted a Mafia member today. I think we can handle whatever this town has in store for us. Or should we meet up? Stand by on, it'll be easier to move around with less of us. Yeah, no one other than me needs to do this right now. My apologies, I don't have the money to take the train there. And you're on standby too. Me, I don't, that's, no, you don't need to come with me, that's fine. If he's going, I guess no need to worry, we'll leave it to you then. I guess that's that, let's meet up in Shibuya. Be careful, you two. Yeah, you don't need to, I can do this by my, you don't.
Are you gonna go in your school uniform? It would be bad for you to stand out. You should change before you go. You're in your uniform?
Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home.
I'm sorry. The only person who would know that's a uniform is you. If you look at that shirt that he's wearing. You cannot tell me with a straight face that if you walk up to a random person, no way a random person sees that shirt and goes, "Ah, yes, a school uniform." Naturally, he's fine.
Anyways, with this T-shirt over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you both idiots? I'm just saying now. I won't be to blame when you get caught by the cops.
Morgana, no human with a brain looks at that shirt and says, "Ah, a school uniform." Of course.
Don't worry about it. That place ain't so different from Shibuya. Come on, I'll guide you. If we're going to Shinjuku, we should probably hop on the JL. Just get out of this building, and then the ticket gate should be on the right. It's go time.
Is this really going to be okay?
We'll be fine. We've handled far worse than whatever this town's gonna throw our way. Also, I think we're gonna end the episode. I could end it here, but I want to go a little bit longer. We'll end it after the 18th. So once we get back to Cafe de Blanc, we'll end it there, and then that'll be it for the night, or for the episode, I should say. All right, let's head to Shinjuku. Another new location has appeared. We are just going all over the map today. A hotspot of Tokyo known for its nightlife and downtown shopping. Even if you're not able to drink, you're welcome to sit and chat.
All right.
Hey.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster. Shinjuku's outside of the area of where your commuter pass works. We'll have to pay a fare. Hopefully it's not that bad. Okay, that's not that bad. That's my entire lottery winnings plus an extra 60 yen gone. I can't. You know, for how much we spent on that lottery ticket, it's like a waste of time. Or waste of money, I should say. Even at night, this place is bright as hell. Guess that's Shinjuku for you. Stop looking around so much. You look like a tourist. We're just trying to find that place we're looking for. Crossroads Bar is right up ahead. I'm sure we'll get there if we keep going straight. Alright, let's head on. Welcome to our izakaya. How about some all-you-can-drink booze in the... Nope, that's not... I can't... I don't want to do that. You're underage? Yeah. Where's the option that says, yes, I'm underage? So you're just a kid. Get out of here. You're in the way. You're the one who was all wanted to talk to us. Yeah, so I wouldn't... Also, you look like Han Solo, which I guess makes sense. Wait a minute. Okay, that threw me off because at a quick glance, I thought they were dressed the same, but no, it's just that their clothing patterns are reversed. We're wearing a black shirt with a white overcoat, and he's wearing a white shirt, or white-ish shirt with a black overcoat. That threw me off for a second there. But yeah, his outfit looks straight out of look at that guy, and apart from the fact that his face is not Harrison Ford, he looks like Han Solo. You cannot tell me otherwise. This man is Han Solo. This man is also probably going to be the thumbnail. That's Han Solo. Anyway, yeah, we're not going down that route. I don't need to get involved in underage drinking. We're not doing that. I medically can't digest alcohol because of a liver problem I have. But I see that as an absolute win because I've seen what alcohol does to people, and I don't want that to ever happen to me. So, yeah, I'm the designated driver for the rest of my life, but I am more than happy to keep it that way. Thank you very much. Anyway, Crossroads Bar. Man, you want to come play? Touch all you want, no added fees. No, what? No, that's not what I wanted to say. That's no, that's not. I swear, I pushed the up button on the controller, and it didn't do anything. I didn't want to, that's not, can we just pretend that I didn't ever say that? Let's just go, leave, goodbye, see you later.
You have a moment?
You have a moment?
Are you a student?
Are you
You shouldn't be out this late.
I'm a college student. That's past the believable.
We're adults, you see?
Hmm? Are you a friend of his?
Ryuji, you shouldn't have opened your mouth. You make everything worse.
Wait a second. I've seen the pattern on those pants before.
No.
Maybe on the news. Oh, yeah. It was on that segment about the teacher who was harassing kids. Is that a school uniform?
I call bullshit. I call straight up bullshit. No way you'd ever notice that. I call bullshit. Are you kidding me? Wearing that shirt, there's no goddamn way you would have ever... No.
Shit.
No.
Gotta be high schoolers. Come with me.
Shoot! This is why I said uniforms were a bad idea!
There's no way you would have noticed that!
Let's run! How much longer until we get there?
Hey, it ain't our fault we had to deal with that detour. Our school's getting real famous.
I don't buy that in the slightest. I don't believe for a second.
Excuse me?
How many people are in this town? I mean, I get it, it's a town full of people, but like, how many people do I actually have to talk to in this town?
Or perhaps it's something else. In any case, horrible disaster is coming for you. Please, let me examine your future further.
Yeah, I'm not falling for your shady business tactics, buddy. Time to keep moving. No, Ryuji, she says that because... She said that because if she said that there was something good in your life, then you'd be like, okay, then I'll just wait to see what happens. Because she said there's something horrible in life, then she's gonna pay. Then she's like, if you want me to tell you more, gotta fork over a million yen right now. Give it to me. Come on, give it to me. And then she tells you, you are going to stub your toe on Friday, and then you'll be like, what? I'm wasting money, and then she's gonna be like, but that is a horrible disaster to unfold you. And then he's gonna be like, you rip me off, and then she's gonna be like, I'm a fortune teller, it's in the namesake. So yeah, don't do this.
Yes,
don't do it.
I suggest you get your fortune told. What I say will surely come to pass.
Oh, well, she said it's the case, then it must be the case.
More of this shit?
Leave! Go! Other direction!
Sorry, but we're in a hurry.
Thank
I
you.
don't really believe in that stuff anyway.
I see. My apologies.
Bye.
However, if you change your mind,
No.
I'll be waiting here in this spot.
I'm not spending money on a fortune teller.
May your fortunes be well.
I've spent money on too many things in this game up until this point. We had too many expenses. I'm not adding fortune telling to the list, for Christ's sake. Okay, can I just get to the damn bar? It's like right here, isn't it? Like here, I think? Yeah, Crossroads Bar. Let's go.
Whoa, man.
We don't have to hang out here. Sure, this is the place. It says Crossroads Bar.
Beer, whiskey, wine. Looks like nighttime is bar time.
Going in our uniforms is probably a bad idea. We got caught last time, too.
Oh, for Christ's sake. You're useless.
I can't say nothing back. I feel bad, but I'll leave this to you guys. I'll kill time somewhere nearby.
By the way, this is why I said that I should have come alone. Well, actually, hold on. I'm of two states right now. One, I said we should have come alone. I said that from the beginning. But two, we shouldn't have been caught. There's no way he would have been focused on. Like, of all things to be focused on, I think the shirt would have stood out way more than the pants. Ugh.
Welcome, welcome. How old are you, boy?
Sorry, Lala-chan. He's with me.
Ooh, you picked up a real young one this time. Just don't let a minor drink alcohol, okay?
Yeah, so the way she talked reminds me of Ursula.
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back. Go on back there. I'll treat you to some water.
Ah, she reeks of booze.
What a surprise! I thought you were joking, yet here you are.
Maybe we should wait until you're less intoxicated for you to deliver me your vital information.
I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say. Well, what do you want to know?
First question, how many drinks have you had? Who controls Shibuya?
Oh, why that? Well, I do happen to know something about that. I could tell you, but... Do you know the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? You know, that case the public has been focused on lately.
This sounds like a non sequitur.
I was pursuing the issue of people randomly entering into a shutdown state, but I'm lacking intel.
Let me guess, an eye for an eye?
That's why I'm currently looking for new material to write about. So, do you have any info on these Phantom Thieves? Something like that. You're a Shujin kid, right? I remember you wearing their uniform the last time we met. I thought maybe you might have some insider knowledge on the Phantom Thieves because of it.
Well, lucky for you, I have just that. So long as you have the information I'm looking for.
Your first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know?
Oh, I know. Trust me.
Ideally, I'd like to get some exclusive coverage from a student who suffered Kamoshida's abuse. I would love an introduction if you know of someone who fits the bill.
So that requires me. I was just gonna make up some bullshit for you to go run away with. That's close to the truth, but not close enough for it to be suspicious. This requires me setting you up with someone who wouldn't be consenting to an interview with you ahead of time. And I'm not okay with using someone else as a bargaining chip when they don't know that they're being used as a bargaining chip. So I don't know if I like this plan.
Both you and I can't really do our stuff out in the open, so what do you say?
A student who suffered from abuse. Oh, what about that Mishima guy? He always seems to be on the side of the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, so the thing is, whether it's Honor, Mishima, or whoever, I don't feel comfortable using them as a bargaining chip here. Because, like, obviously we could just say, hey, this person has intel on who we need to go to. I needed to use you to get what we wanted. We could say that, but I don't want to say that because that's, like, betraying their trust and that we set them up for something. Because to talk about that would be very uncomfortable. After dealing with what Kamoshida dealt with them, I imagine that'd be really traumatic. I'd like to have all those memories resurface to the top of your head so quickly. And to talk about what you went through. So I wouldn't feel comfortable saying, yeah, I'll give you that, I'll let you speak to them if you tell me what you want. Unless, I'm like, so if you let me call them right now and say, hey, I'm talking with someone, and they're gonna give me what we want if we get them an interview with someone who suffered from their abuse. If I talk to them about it ahead of time, and I ask ahead of time, are you okay with this happening? I won't do it, I will not force you to do this, unless, like, if you only if you are okay with this, and you're comfortable with this, will I say yes to this arrangement, and only then. If we do that, if we call them ahead of time and say, are you okay with this, then that'd be fine. But if we're just gonna agree on their behalf, I don't like that at all. But it appears we don't really have a choice in the matter, so,
It's a deal then. Send me your friend's contact info later.
You'd better be thankful. My quick wit is the only reason we're getting this far.
Now that I think about it, those mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural. Could they be related? Or am I just hoping for a coincidence? Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion. Well then, you can't exactly consider this an upfront payment. Junya Kaneshiro. I think he's probably the guy you're looking for. Yes! You should check him out further if you're curious. But I'm not responsible for what happens next. Lala-chan, can I get a refill for this kid? We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
It'll be a problem if you stay too long. You should leave right after you finish your water.
Also, from what we could see into that glass, it did not look like he needed a refill at all. But you know what? Mission accomplished. Through a whole lot of insanity and meeting a whole lot of crazy characters, we accomplished the mission of getting the intel we needed. Let's win it with Ryuji. Guessing that's him. How'd it go? Nailed it. For real awesome. We should meet up ASAP. I'll be in front of the movie theater, so head on over. It's that kind of open area you pass on your way to the bar.
So we just have to go back the way we came, huh? Alright, let's go.
Alright, Ryuji, through agreeing to a deal on someone else's behalf, which I'm not super thrilled about, I got what we needed. Also, this movie theater is called Cult 9. Maybe change the name. That's not doing great. That's not gonna be good for anyone. What movies are on? Let's actually see what movies are on display. We got Cosmic Warriors, Forest Hunt, Crash, Camera. Camera? I was reading that. Why'd you turn me that way, Camera? I was reading these. Lost Utopia. I'm not even gonna bother trying to read the other ones because it'll probably just switch the camera to a different direction. So, I tried to read them all, and then the camera said nah. So let's not try that again. All right, let's talk to you.
Hey.
You got a name? You're on the next target. We got a name.
For real?
Hey.
Not so loud. And enter.
All right.
There we go. Okay, now we just got to get some info on the distortion. Once we know that, it's palace time. Let's try tomorrow. It'll be better when we have the whole team together. Right, I'll tell everyone to meet up in Shibuya. It's totally crazy, though. I'm a huge catch. Or, sorry, it's a huge catch. I'm pumped. Oh, you're right. He really would be a natural. But a graphic tee with plaid pants? Ugh, kill me now. Where did you come from? What the... Oh, hell's nothing to do with it, honey. I'm Angel straight out of heaven. And I'm Julian Julia if you're feeling saucy. What a cutie. You never guessed he was into the drag scene. I say we show him the ropes. What? You can't deny it. We saw you peeking at a crossroads. Well, sweetie, if you're curious, we'll help you look divine. Ryuji? Time to go. Can't blow our cover. We don't even have a cover anymore. We can still retroactively blow our cover. You've got the chaspa, those cheekbones. I love it. That's what it takes to be a star. Just follow my lead, stud. We're gonna put your name in lights, and I know just the dress for you. All right, Ryuji. This is the part where we run away. Hopefully, Ryuji finds his calling, or at least makes it out alive.
Wanna head back?
Okay. That was a thing that happened. Did you find any clues? I will tell you tomorrow. Considering how you're trying to keep it in suspense, I expect it'll be good news. Let's meet up at the hideout tomorrow. Understood. Ryuji seems to be asking for the conversation. Should we contact him separately? I'm sure he'll figure it out when he checks his phone later.
Pretty much already in Kanashiro's palace.
I wouldn't put it that far.
Surprisingly easy.
It was. You're right. I expected it to be a bit more complex than that. But hey, I'll take an easy mission. Sure was crazy. That's one way to describe it. So we kind of left Ryuji out to dry. Some girl just messaged me saying you told her about me. She said she's interested in me. What's this about? Yes, this is what it was. What kind of girl is Oya-san? Is she cute or is she hot? This isn't what you think it is, buddy. This ain't what you think it is. Don't tease me. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. She said she wanted to talk. How much more forward can a girl get? Is this really what I think it is? It's not. Don't get his hopes up. So looking forward to this. This is all thanks to you. This isn't. Oh my god. This is even worse. This is worse. Like, it was already a bad situation, but now it's even worse. Because we went from agreeing to a traumatic interview on his behalf to now he thinks he's getting set up for a date with a woman. It's like, no, that's not what happens. Now he's gonna get his hopes up. He's gonna get his hopes and dreams set through the roof with expectations, and then he's gonna go there and he's gonna be like, I'm here to escort you on the night of your life. And she's like, oh, I just want to ask some questions. And we're gonna be like, oh, look at that. The exact moment that his heart just snapped in half. It's like, why? We made some really bad choices this episode. This was an episode of just a lot of things going wrong. But hey, we finally got to spend time with Takemi again, so that's something. Alright, anyway, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Catch you all tomorrow for some more Persona 5 Royal. Goodbye.